In Tampa, a situation developed between David Von Erich and Dory Funk Jr., and you'll see what I'm talking about with the clannishness, the stick-to-itiveness of these Funk brothers. Let's go to the armory, and I'll describe it to you as these things happen. Here you see Dory Funk Jr. Missing as David Von Erich caught him. Now, the two of them going at it, and of course the feud that has existed between these two for some time really doesn't know any boundaries, and whether it's in the ring or on the street or in a parking lot doesn't seem to make any difference to these two. But watch Dory Funk Jr. now moving up, and the referee, of course, trying to stop possible serious injuries to David Von Erich. The referee bodily ejected from the ring, and it's Dory Funk Jr. continuing to punish David Von Erich. Now, here is the interesting aspect. Now, Tommy Young doing, in my opinion, certainly the right thing here, but now look at this situation. Here again you see the Funk brothers, Terry Funk and Dory Funk Jr., and these two, the saying that blood is certainly thicker than water, is being evidenced here, that if you mess with either one of the Funk brothers, you're going to have to answer to both of them, and they will pretty generally pick their spot. And this is the thing you have to watch out for with the Funk brothers. They're devious, they're dangerous, and they'll pick their spot. And now you see Vinny Valentino trying to come in there to sort of even up things just a little bit. Valentino hurtled from the ring, and it is the Funk brothers again, the two of them, on David Von Erich. Three second-generation wrestlers in the ring, but it is David Von Erich badly lacerated. Now you see, again, assistance being into the ring, and again, the Funk brothers putting the boots to it, and again, more punishment on a badly lacerated David Von Erich. And again, it's Terry Funk, who has become known as pretty much of a bushwhacker, and Dory Funk Jr. And the interesting situation is Valentino in trouble. Now you see at the outside of the ring, Barry Windham and Mike Graham, who came down to help Valentino. And it was Windham catching a boot in the head by the Funks. And now you've got Mike Graham and Barry Windham battling it out, trying to restore some order and trying to render some assistance to Vinny Valentino, who was being pretty well manhandled by the Funk brothers as well. David Von Erich, a great fighting heart. One has to certainly admit that. Back on his feet and battling away against the Funk brothers. But now a strange picture, if you will. Take a look at in that ring, and a strange combination of personalities. David Von Erich, Barry Windham, and Mike Graham. But it becomes more and more apparent that the Funk brothers have left the area, and David Von Erich suddenly discovering, and I don't think he was aware of who was in the ring. He was just battling to save his own skin at the time. But as you can see here, before thousands and thousands of people, a most unusual incident occurred. David Von Erich calling back Mike Graham and Barry Windham. And as I said, Mike Graham told me that he went out there to help Vinny Valentino. But now David Von Erich calling Barry Windham and Mike Graham back to the ring. You can see that the two of them are approaching this one understandably cautiously. And David Von Erich, and here's something that, frankly, the years I've been in wrestling, I thought I would never see. Interview where these two have made a most unusual pact.
Mike, I'm not very accustomed to this. I know you don't like me. I don't like you. I don't know you. I know you're a great second-generation wrestler, as am I. I also know that there's only two people in Florida or in the United States that can rid Florida of these pieces of scum they call themselves Dory and Terry Funk. I know there's no love lost between you and them, and there's none with me. All I ask for is your guts, your determination, and your help in my quest to rid Florida of this scum from Texas.
Well, I'll tell you something, David. You know, I'm a professional athlete, just like you. And I get paid to do what I do in the ring. And we've had some tough battles, and I can understand the closeness that you had with Dory Funk Jr., both of you being from Texas and kind of looking up to him. And a lot of times it takes a drastic step to bring someone to see what is really happening and how they're really being used. And from the few matches that I had against you, I could tell that you had the determination and the intestinal fortitude that it takes to be a champion. And I could never really understand why you did some of the things you did, but growing up, we all go through different stages. But some of the toughest matches I've had as a pro has been against you, and I can honestly say that I'd much rather have you in my corner is in the opposing corner. So I think if both of us are going for the same goal, if we want to try to make Florida a good place for wrestling and tough competition, then we can do it together.
Mike Graham, I appreciate your confidence.
Well, there you have it. An unusual tag team combination, but it should be a very powerful tag team combination. Both men have youth, speed, endurance, agility. They're going to be dangerous, no question about it.